This is the Iowa Weather Report for Tuesday, August the 18th, 2015. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. System is moving into the Plain States and into the upper Midwest, and this will be moving through our area later today. This will be bringing us some showers and thunderstorms, some of which could become strong to at times severe, with some hail and some damaging straight-line winds possible. Highs today will range quite variably from the upper 60s, middle 60s in the northwestern counties to the lower 80s in our southeastern counties, with mostly cloudy skies outside the rain. This rain will be quickly moving away. Could see some early morning showers and storms in our far eastern counties, but it's not going to really clear out a whole lot except in our far west. This will keep the temperatures down in the 60s to lower 70s. It'll be quite chilly across the area. Thursday, it will warm back up. Sunshine returns, and that'll boost readings back into the 70s to near 80 in some areas. That sunshine in August really does heat up the atmosphere quite well. And then as we go into into Friday, the winds are beginning to turn around to the south and west. You see some precipitation to our south and west, but it doesn't really look like it's going to make it into our area as we move toward the weekend. And speaking of that, it looks like here is Saturday. There could be an isolated shower or storm, but the chances are pretty much very slim, about 20%, maybe 30% or less. Readings about the 80s to maybe nearing 90 in some areas. Frontal system does come through here Saturday night into early Sunday. This could bring us some showers and thunderstorms. The timing of this at this point would kind of lean us to not seeing any severe weather with this system. We'll keep watching to see if this speeds up or slows down. As we move into the early part of next week, Monday, skies will clear out again, but temperatures look to start warming back up. We'll see a slight cool down here Monday, but we could see temperatures warming up again as we move toward the end of next week. And you'll see why here. A ridge begins to take shape across the plains, especially the southern and central plains. That's going to shift the storm track well to our north. That's going to keep us mainly dry around here as we move into next week. It's going to keep the temperatures up as well, likely well into the 80s, maybe some lower 90s. The humidity levels will be coming up as well, so if we don't get much rain in the next week, it looks like we could go a week beyond that where we may not see a whole heck of a lot of rain. And you'll see that as we go into the extended period on the 29th. That ridge is still in place from about the Rockies and the southern and central plains through the mid-Atlantic states to the south. Fairly deep trough over the western part of the country. It's going to bring some showery weather across the west and northwestern part of the country. It's keeping us mainly dry. Any shower storm chances look to be just to our north. Depending on how this ridge is, this could be a little further south, a little further north. We'll keep watching it. Going into the month of September, on the 2nd of September, that ridge starts to weaken, shifts to the west, and it shifts a little to the east. And you'll see the storm track back across our neck of the woods once again. That'll lower the temperatures closer to seasonal levels, which by that time will be in the 70s to near 80. And it could bring us some showers and thunderstorms again at that point. But there's still a lot of fluidity with this pattern at this point, so we'll keep watching for any trends in the coming days. Satellite image from last evening. Showers and thunderstorms in complexes across the Plain States. Some more cloudiness across the east and the Midwest and the Great Lakes. Fairly clear in the south and west and up the west coast and around the Texas Gulf Coast and Louisiana as well. Watch warning map from last evening. Some heat issues across the southwest around Las Vegas. A little bit of a thunderstorm watch continuing over the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle. And a little bit of activity across the northwest, but fairly quiet elsewhere across the country at this time. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock shows quite a bit of rain around here, mainly in the next couple of days, maybe 1 to 3 inches, and this is on top of the some 3 to 5 that they've seen in northwest Iowa the other day.